तो दूर मतलब तैयार कर रही हूँ, वो पीछे अपने क्रेन में बैठे हो तो डॉलर डॉलर सर डॉलर ही यूज्ड टू कॉल, मतलब शाउट। मैं खा गई, मैं कहा कुछ गड़बड़ हो गई। स्टिल आई कांट फॉरगेट द वे शी वॉक्ड। इस कॉलोनी दरवाजा खुला, सामने वाज दिस द मोस्ट सेक्सिएस्ट मैन ऑफ द, you know, चार decent looking men. Sadhana भी कभी पी लो। Oh God, मैं वही honestly speaking विकी डोनर के बाद मेरे को जो कहते हैं ना भंडारा आ गया
मदर रोल्स का।
हाँ, I will not shy away from saying I am a cancer survivor. मैं बातें करने में बहुत होशियार और कोई शर्म नहीं है मुझे कहने में जाके किसी से माफी मांगने में अगर मैंने गलती कि जैसे वो पफ का आएगा, नीचे मुझे एक बंदा बेचारा बैठा हुआ था, भैया छोटा सा आईटी का वो जला के कि मैडम को देना, वो जैसे करते हैं जला के दे, मैं अंदर नेल करके हूँ। मुझे लगता है मैं जल्दी से प्रेग्नेंट हो जाऊँ, जो भी प्रोजेक्ट कर रही है एक्चुअली आई रियली वांट टू डू डाउन, ऐसा डाउन करूँगी लोग हैरान हो जाएंगे, ऐसे डाउन।
Hello everyone, this is Jas Talking and Jaskiran Kapoor here, and with us is the very brilliant and talented Dolly Ahluwalia Tewari, 4-time Filmfare Award winner, 3-time National Award winner and 1 Sangeet Natak Academy Award winner. But we all love her as a very, very talented actress, as a very brilliant costume designer and a multitasker who can handle all these things. And of course, Vicky Dono was your turning point where you redefined the entire the Punjabi mother. So first of all, Dolly ji, welcome. It's an honor to have you here with us. And I want to start from the beginning. Is that as kids, our parents, they tune us to Doordarshan. Saturday time to Doordarshan siga, and films we used to watch. So what were your early impressions of cinema? Because eventually you joined theatre and then cinema. What were your early exposures or impressions of theatre and cinema?
I think Ramleelas, like the Chehra, that was the introduction for us. Then, of course, the school and the college extracurricular, whatever plays, Jesus, because I was in St. Thomas's, so Jesus के ऊपर जो भी skates वगैरह सब होती वो. And films ka, I think it was more what our parents took us to, Like I remember films like Sound of Music and all, these were the films that one was going for. And exposure mein, since I was, this कीड़ा of acting was in me from childhood, तो जो भी घर में कुछ functions होते थे ना, मैं मिमिक्री करती थी किसी का भी.
Okay.
Like उस time, even if I had met you, मैं कुछ तेरा पकड़ के, I used to do something, So it was जो normally stage होते थे ना छोटे, so मुझे डॉली को बुलाया जाए, डॉली पुत्र आ जा, डॉली पुत्र. So I used to be called that to the extent. I don't know whether you want to keep it, otherwise मैं हिजड़े की भी एक्टिंग बहुत अच्छी करती थी क्योंकि बचपन में मैंने देखा हुआ था, and I was very observant. And in a good way, I used to give a good message for it. It's not for making fun or laugh over it. So, and I used to, I think poems ka recitation और उनको enactment करना, that was also there in me. And there was a push from my family, from my parents.
Okay.
That go ahead.
That's a very nice thing when you said कि push from the family, from the parents, because usually क्या होता है, especially in Punjabi households or North Indian households, South India, yes, they give a lot of importance to dance, music, a lot of other artistic forms of creation and expression. North में इतना नहीं होता, very less. Even in the gharanas, music gharanas, we don't see many women coming up, and our acting theatre also it is more male dominated. So what was it about your parents that were any of their dreams, or they saw that yes, this is our daughter is very talented, or were they very progressive on that front? Like how was your growing up? You were brought up in Delhi.
Yes, we were 4 siblings, and I was the black sheep in the family getting into this. My elder sister, she was in the hotel line. My other was in the corporate. My brother was an engineer and all, and I was the one. And I think Yes, my father especially saw this talent in me.
Acha.
So it was he who got me the National School of Drama advertisement जो पेपर में आता था
Okay,
newspaper में.
okay.
And he showed me कि ये है, do you want to try? और मुझे choices दी गई थी hotel management because I was in awe with my sister. She did her hotel management from Delhi. There was hotel management, there was air hostess, and there was National School of Drama.
Hmm.
और मैं
Lot of choices.
yeah, exactly. उस time and they're all different. और I couldn't make choices क्या करना है तो my father only suggested कहने बेटा बाबा जी के कमरे जाके पर्ची पाल.
I did the same. Did for mass communication or law, and I put two chittis.
Oh God!
Keri kara main.
Yeah,
So it was mass
exactly.
communication.
And it came to NSD, National School of Drama. मैं बोला ये आ गया, lot of tensions and all. But yeah, I honestly speaking, my family supported and again I use the word they pushed me into this,
Okay.
and that's how I'm here.
So they were also very clear that children should all be educated, the daughters also, and all masters and career oriented and
Absolutely,
make your own life and independent.
They made it a point that I have to do my graduation. Then only I can decide about it.
Okay.
Not before that. Like my sister, she did her masters from London, HCIMA. My brother did it engineering from there. So every day, basically, it was education which was there, And then they said you can balance what is your choices, what is there. Honestly speaking, I really wanted to become an air hostess.
Okay.
क्योंकि उस time ना again one of my cousins was there in Air India में.
Yeah, Air India was, we also used to look up to it.
Yeah, so it was like that. And जब ये NSD का आया, I didn't know what to go. So there's this teacher. She was our teacher also in NSD. You must be knowing her. She's very well known. She's a ghazal singer and a dancer. This is Rita Kothari.
Okay.
Yeah. So she knew that.
Okay.
And my father I don't know, they spoke with her or through some of her common friends, and she said, कि इसको दे. And my father, I remember, Jaskiran, I entered, I saw at the gate NSD, there were 3-4 female cigarettes smoking and all. I being from a Sikh family, ये क्या हो रहा है? My father sensed it, maybe with my walk, I withdrew. So I still remember his hand pushing me and taking me forward towards inside National School of Drama. And there, everything, I think that was the point for me to do this once I met Mr. Ibrahim Al-Qazi.
Yes. He is so celebrated and revered.
Absolutely.
I think जब गुरु बढ़िया मिल जाए, then everything just
सब कुछ
fits.
lined है.
Everything lined.
Everything is lined. So, and I was only the day scholar in my batch. और उस टाइम रिहर्सल्स होती थी, we are finishing at 2, we are finishing in the morning, 3. But Mr. Qazi used to make it a point कि डॉली ने घर जाना है तो they used to send 2 escorts, DTC बसें तक के खांदे. We never used to get any conveyance allowance, anything. वो बच्चे मुझे छोड़ते फिर वापस NSD जाते. And my mother used to be waiting for me whatever time I used to come.
Didn't they say कि AKD line for like what line are you in? This is what time is this?
Honestly, no.
They were okay with it. And
it's basically trust and faith.
Yes.
And I think Mr. Al-Qazi was the person behind, if my father as a parents gave me the push, Mr. Al-Qazi gave me the push.
I think the institution also thrived under him.
Yes.
Produced the best.
Yes.
Nasir, Puri,
Everyone,
Nina Gupta,
everybody.
Satish Kaushik. Were they your contemporaries?
Nina was junior to me. She was selected in the same year as I, but she was doing a Sanskrit.
She was at that
so
time.
she left for a day. For a year she delayed it. Kaushik and Anupam, a batch senior. Like I was in first year, they were in second year. So that's
surrounded by such luminaries.
Yeah, it was fun and magic. NSD during that time was magic.
It was.
Yeah.
So you went as, NSD, usually when we talk about National School of Drama, everybody says, oh, stage play drama. How did you move from drama to costume? Because you went on stage as an actor.
Mr. Gandhi. No, honestly,
Because you won the national awards
Yeah.
mostly for costume design, filmfare, Sangeet Natak Academy was acting. That was also
costume.
So your award lineup has also been primarily costume design.
Vicky Donor, I got the national award
Yes.
for that and all. But Filmfare also, yes, I got it for Heather, Rockstar, and all those films. My first national award, which was, I think, I'm very emotional and possessive about, is Bandit Queen. That was my first big film, you know, if you ask me, and I was a learner, I was a beginner. I swear, मैंने कुछ नहीं पता सी. आज भी I still remember DOP Ashok Mehta ji. He's no more.
Yes.
How he taught me what costumes mean in the eye of the camera. वो मैं किसी को दूर मतलब तैयार कर रही हूँ, वो पीछे अपने क्रेन में बैठे हो तो डॉलर डॉलर सर डॉलर, ही यूज्ड टू कॉल मतलब शाउट. मैं भाई मैं कुछ गड़बड़ हो गई इतना, और मैं करते हुए दूसरी गाड़ी होती थी, करते करते वहां पहुंचना. कैमरामैन डोंट लेट द यू नो इन द क्रेन, दे आई एम श्योर यू पीपल अंडर, उसमें नहीं बैठाते सीट में, दे हैव द असिस्टेंट ओवर देयर. उसको पखिया को बोला नीचे उतर, ऐसे बैठ. मैं रोक से बोलती, मैं डरते डरते मैं वाहिगुरु 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 क्रॉस कुछ बोल. ऊपर मुझे ले जाके देन ही टोल्ड मी अबाउट व्हाट आई हैड डन, एंड आई स्वेयर that's where I understood the language of costume design through the eye camera. He explained it to me कि what a painting I had done, and I just did it not with any motive behind it. I was a lay person here, learner, beginner. मैंने उनको बोला ऐसे सर मैंने I didn't know कि मतलब कुछ नहीं, कोई दिमाग चाहिए करे तो कितना है. He used to do like that. So it was there, and then you're right. I think अभी भी मेरा costume is my biggest passion. Acting came second, though I'm a gold medalist in acting from NST. But costume जब आता है मुझे कुछ हो जाता है. मुझे लगता है मैं जल्दी से प्रेग्नेंट हो जाऊँ, जो भी प्रोजेक्ट कर रही हूँ, I should, you know, because I want to give a birth to a good child. You know, that's how I conceive. अभी मैंने slow down किया हुआ, I'm little away because of my health issues and all. And so.
But costume mein, what is it that attracts to you? You know, acting, sometimes person says, okay, I like to experiment with characters, I like to be on stage, I like to converse, to interact, to feel. In costume, what is it, Jera Tonu lagta hai, that you like the feel of the fabric, or you just like to see that person come alive in that, or the colors just speak to you? Because you also do color therapy, I remember.
Everything. Costume is everything. It's shape, line, skin. You're talking of the skin of a character. So it's, I think, your creativity बहुत होती है. बहुत. You suddenly become the, you know, the master of everything around you. So now it's your choice कि इसको ले लूँ, you become, you know. और जब आपको ये भी पता चल जाता है आपने बहुत एक क्लस्टर इकट्ठा कर लिया, then you are at your own space to इसको निकाल दे, इसको कर दे. So it's basically like if I have to design a costume for you, if you are cast in a play and there's another actor like let's take the example of any Alia Bhatt, you know, if both of you are cast into it, for me costume for you would be on a very different line for the same character. And for her, because the body speaks in a different way, the skin talks of different ways. Your mannerisms, your language, body language, when you sit down, same movement you will be doing in a different way, she would be doing in a different way. And the fabric and the lines start talking. They give a language.
So, how did Mr. Alkazi know that costume is what you're made for and not acting?
I have no idea, because I remember हम ना students में we used to have these plays and Mrs. Roshan Alkazi, Amal and some foreign directors used to come and these plays were happening. And as students we like 5 of the students into costume, 5 into lighting, 5 into production designing, ऐसा होता. जब मैं Mrs. Roshan Alkazi के साथ कर रही थी, maybe She saw the spark in me that I could understand the fabric, though we were first year, second years, you know. And then उस टाइम ना एक सिस्टम बहुत अच्छा होता था. We used to be sent to the markets to explore.
And Delhi is a heaven.
Delhi, exactly. So वहाँ पे हमें 50 पैसे मिलते थे DTC बसों के धक्के खाओ. और हमें ये बोला जाता था कि आपको 24 टाइप्स के फैब्रिक लेके आने.
Okay, NSD was funding it all. Okay.
So अब नहीं फंडिंग, what are you talking? वहाँ पे टेलर्स को प्लीड करते थे दुकानदारों को, प्लीज दे दो, प्लीज दे दो. You know, it was like you're making your own swatch file kind of a thing.
Okay, okay.
So and then when she, we used to do during those times, she used to ask, what does this fabric mean to you? Like there are lots of students sitting who जो अपना अपना लेके आए. So वो करते हुए, and then since I was associated with different directors, गुरु क्या होता है? वो पकड़ लेता है कि इसमें क्या है. That's how I was also very good in theatre makeup.
Okay.
So, but yes, then I think costume का, to be honest, school NSD ने हमें बहुत exposure दिया था, but I became more into it because when I graduated from NSD, उस टाइम ना acting की limitations थी. और theatre में पैसा नहीं है. आज भी
नहीं है, which is very sad.
Which is very sad. So I had to survive. I couldn't be taking money from my parents since they're, you know. तो क्या करना है, तो ये आ गया. फ्रेंड्स ने बोल दिया चल आ जा, तेरे को 100 रुपया दे देंगे, 200 रुपये दे देंगे,
हमारी कॉस्ट्यूम करते हैं.
बस. तो उसमें तो कॉस्ट्यूम भी ऐसे होती थी, घर से उठा के सामान लेके जा रही हूँ. मम्मी की सिल्क साड़ीज लेके जा रही, वो जल जाती, उसको उल्टा तय करके अलमारी में रख देना. वो लेटली जब उन्होंने पहना, ये क्या हो गया. नाउ देन मे बी आफ्टर फ्यू मंथ्स और इयर्स आई वाज, मम्मा आई हैव टेकन दिस एंड इट्स, यू नो, नॉट हाइड इट कि मैंने किया, बट इट इज दैट्स. घर का फर्नीचर सेट में आई डन लॉट ऑफ सेट डिजाइनिंग आल्सो.
ओके.
तो घर का फर्नीचर लेके जा रहे हैं, किसी घर में बैग बोरो स्टील दैट, व्हिच आई थिंक गिव मोर एक्सपोजर to understand the furniture also. Is this, what is this, what wood it is. It's
so did you get this more from your father or mother, this love for colors, for
from my aunt, my bhuaji.
Okay.
हम अपने बुआ को यूं देखते थे. She was 5'11". My dad was also tall and she was 5'11", but वो जो कहते हैं ना, कहीं में नैक होता है, कुछ भी पहन लो and you look exactly. जब हम, she had gone to London and she did her beautician course, and when we were so excited, one of our favorite aunts. जब वो वापस आई एयरपोर्ट में, हम लेने गए कि आंटी पोल आंटी आ रहे हैं. Still I can't forget the way she walked. She was wearing a knotted sleeveless, जो उस जमाने में साधना वो ब्लाउजेस पहनते ना, वो ऑरेंज कलर का पहन के sleeveless and orange chiffon साड़ी, and a figure was like this. आजकल हम लोग इतना बात करते हैं
glass art figure.
Oh God, the moment, and her ringlets, you know, since she done it and she did it, I said, this is me. I have to become this.
You have to become this.
So कुछ भी उन्होंने पहनना, and she had very good choice, you know, and lady with money and all. So हम लोग चुपके से जो भी उनके रॉ सिल्क के सूट्स होने, सिल्क के सूट्स होने, and colors like yellow, sea green, turquoise and all, वो हम खुद भी पहनते थे. उनके एब्सेंस में करते.
You know, that's an interesting thing because sometimes we shy away because of our probably our bodies or our looks or colors. हमें लगता है that बहुत चमक दमक लगेगा, बहुत bright लगेगा. So did you become fearless over the years? Okay, let's just try with any color. Let's just try with any design.
Yes.
We get, as sometimes Indians, we are इतना टोकते सानू कि we get conscious. है ना?
No, I was very color friendly. And that's what even I keep telling the students, and I keep telling why students, even the maids and all that come and work. I said, यार तू देख, तू इतने अच्छा सुंदर रंग पहने हुए, तेरे पर कितना क्या ये क्या बोल रहा है मेरे शरीर के ऊपर. I explain, you know, I said इसके साथ खेला करो. She comes with such beautiful sindoor and that color, you know, she's a little dark wheatish complexion. She looks so, she's so pretty. I said जब ये तू लगाती है, बिंदी लगाती है, तो इतना खिलती है. So I think from the surroundings only you learn. You have to be observant. वो मेरे अंदर है.
So when did you get your first break? Bandit Queen was the first break?
No. My first break was Indo-Canadian venture.
Okay.
The burning season.
This was which year?
For which I was also nominated for the pre-junior awards, which used to be the Oscars of Canadian films.
Okay.
And first time the flight that took Air Canada from India to Toronto, I was in that flight. So this should be the year 89? No, 88.
This was through friends or through directors that you got the opportunity?
Through friends. They were into production that time and they came to know I had done, I think, theatre friends.
Okay.
Both of them, they were assisting in that film and one was the producer, the Indian producer. That's all.
So what kind of costumes?
Rajasthan.
Yes.
We have Habib Tanveer, Uttara Baghwal and Ayub Khan London wala.
Okay.
Jo Dilip Saab.
Yes.
He was there.
So that was. And then from there came Bandit Queen?
Yes. Yeah.
How was it like working with Shekhar Kapoor? Because it was such a sparse background.
मैं तो सोचा था कि I'll be able to flirt with him. Oh God, what a man, yeah.
Oh yes.
God.
All of us had collective crush on him. I'm going to announce that when that serial came Udaan. He just came for one episode.
Absolutely.
And you were like, why aren't they continuing with this serial?
Absolutely. मैं तो जब मुझे मालूम चला कि ये करने Bobby Bedi called me and I was shooting for this Indo-Canadian film only.
Okay.
So I was in Dholpur and Bobby Bedi called me and उनके से पहले मैं Bobby के साथ एक सीरियल कर चुकी थी.
Okay.
So he said ऐसा ऐसा तू क्या है तू आ जा यहाँ पे और मिल ले ये फिल्म हो रही है और उसमें मैं कहा अच्छा कौन डायरेक्ट कौन कर रहा है यू ऐसा क्या मतलब आ जा तुझे मिलवाता हूँ मैं इससे फिर मैं कहा अच्छा मैं आती मैंने देखा ऑफ डे किया है मैं जाके मैं गई वहाँ पे बीच में मैं पता कर रही हूँ कौन बॉबी बेदी कर रहा है क्या फिल्म कर रहे हैं और ऐसे Then I came to know it's Bandit Queen Shekhar Kapoor. I can never forget the moment I landed in Bobby's house in Friends Colony. Darwaza khula, samne was this the most sexiest man of the.
Yes, you have to give it to him.
Absolutely. मैंने बोला मुझे कुछ नहीं करना सबसे पहले मुझे hug करना है. So that's what it happened. You know. Oh God, it was so. And whenever जब हमारी meetings होनी थी, I used to look for an excuse to go. Sir, can we do it? You know, मतलब ये. Why should I hide it? यार जब ऐसा था.
It's okay.
Exactly. So
beautiful people, they actually उन्हें लिखा हुआ है कि हम जाके उनको जरा compliment करें.
And this, right. You know, something. At this age now I laugh. ये जो feelings होती थी ना, being little flirtatious or expecting. There are two other heroes which three used to give me these ripples about it. One was धर्मेंद्र जी.
Oh yes.
मतलब मैं तो कोई भी फिल्म करती थी मीना कुमारी को हटाओ मैं क्यों नहीं हूँ And then Vinod Khanna.
Oh
my God. And
he was debonair.
And the third people say why this but I don't know. I thought I could I am in love but I can get married and pass my life was Naveen Nishchal.
Yes, he was handsome.
Yeah, something.
His earlier films, he was very handsome.
Yeah, and he's
very pleasant.
Yes, so, exactly.
You know,
exactly.
Accessible and affectionate.
Yeah.
Khosla Ka Khosla, I loved him in that.
Naveen Nishchal, Khosla Ka Khosla.
He was in Naveen Nishchal. He was in Khosla Ka Khosla.
Ah, that's right. Yes. But I remember his old film Rekha के साथ film में आए थे वो.
Earlier films were yes, that when he came as the leading actor, he was very. Yeah. I used to like Balraj Sahni a lot.
वो तो खैर, he was a different.
And Devanand of course had his huge black and white poster.
Balraj साहब तो वो साफ थे.
Yes.
It was like that, you know. It was like Dilip साहब, Balraj साहब, you automatically मुँह से ही वो चीज़ निकलती. विनोद खन्ना था.
Vinod Khanna, Feroz Khan, all sexy men.
Feroz was okay for me. Yeah.
So then this shift from, you know, you were doing serials, you did a lot of serials also, and then this shift happened to cinema. Bandit Queen, after that, I think a lot of gates must have opened because Bandit Queen really changed the entire, you had landed like.
Yes,
How did life change? Like, were you flooded with offers? Were you flooded with projects?
I was. But again, during, let me be very honest, उस टाइम भी ना पैसा लोग नहीं देते. ये बात आती थी, but yes, I needed more exposure. I needed more because technically I wanted to give myself more knowledge toward what's, theater ki designing or films ki designing, there's a big difference. So I wanted to learn more on this side. And I did get lots of offers, but during Bandit Queen only, I think I got married. So there was a break.
Okay.
I could, yeah. So one had to concentrate.
So you were
on-
flitting between Delhi and Chandigarh,
Yes.
but you never completely settled in Bombay.
No. Bombay, work-wise, is the king for me, but settling, no.
No. So, movies, acting, how did that happen? Like, of course, everybody knew that you were into costumes completely. You were doing theatre. But films, was Vicky Donor the turning point?
Yeah, I did a very nice film. I don't wonder whether you've seen it, Adhar Sheila, with Nasir and Anita Kanwar, Neena Gupta, all of us.
Okay, no, I don't know.
Yeah, this was Ashok Ahuja who
Okay.
did it and all, and cute, nice film.
Adar Sheila.
हाँ, उसके पहले मैंने I did with Vishal Blue Umbrella.
Blue Umbrella, yes.
Yes, all those films I had seen. But that also I did while doing costume. Vishal ji ने बोला एक छोटा सा cute सा role है वो कर लो and all. But yes, if you say the gong which went was Vicky Donor. That also hats off to Sujit. Because I had worked with a serial, Amma and Family.
Yes.
And he was the chief AD in that.
Okay.
And there he used to come and give me little kind of things. Already you're looking too much for fire, thoda sa turn karo. Those kind of things he used to come and say. So I was doing Deepa's film in Sri Lanka when I got a call from Sujita that I said, where are you? I said, I'm here and all. When are you coming back? I said, depending on this, but so and so. I would like to meet you because it's a film. उसके पहले मैं कर चुकी थी costume designing with that film Kunkam with Shoe Bite.
Okay.
With Amitabh
Yes.
Bachchan and
Everybody was waiting for that.
Yes, exactly. It never happened. So that's how Sujita and Juhi, they met me and all. And Juhi told me in Sujita's office that this role she has written keeping me in mind. And Sujit said कि Dolly, it's you. उसको पता था मैं ना शूटिंग से इसलिए मेरे अंदर ये था कि मुझे एक्टिंग से इसलिए मैं आई यूज्ड टू स्टेप अवे क्योंकि उसमें आपका बहुत टाइम वेस्ट हो जाता है. यू मेड टू सिट
एंड डेट्स से नहीं होती है.
या नो चलो डेट्स तो चलो ठीक है बट आपको सुबह बुला लिए 5 बजे मैम आप तैयार हो जाइए आपका शॉट है. आप बैठे हुए 1 बजे तक आके एडी आके कह देगा सॉरी मैम कुछ हो गया था वो सीन अभी खत्म नहीं रहा विल बी टेक नेक्स्ट विल बी योर करते करते 6 बजे आके बोलेंगे सॉरी द लाइट्स आर गॉन सो मे बी विल ट्राई टुमारो मॉर्निंग फर्स्ट थिंग 5 o'clock अगेन. सो मुझे लगता था एज अ पर्सन की आई हैव लिमिटेड लाइफ मैं इंतजार में ही निकल जाऊंगी. कॉस्ट्यूम में यू मास्टर
You call the shots.
Yeah. So you go exactly. You call the shots. So Sujita knew about this thing and all, but he was. I said that film was magic for everybody.
Did you bring your own element to it? You followed what Juhi and Shujit Sarkar had.
No, that always actors do it. Anu also. Everybody of us. वो तो Sujita तो he's a director, a magical director. He knows what's there in Jaskiran. मुझे इसका क्या करना है इसको कहाँ पे मुझे छूट देनी.
Okay.
कभी नहीं इंटरफेयर करेंगे. That's a drinking scene between me and my mother-in-law.
Yes.
We were doing rehearsal.
That a lot of women in Chandigarh related to actually.
Men also. मैं पता नहीं वो रिलीज होने के बाद सेक्टर 19 की मार्केट में घूम रही थी और 4 decent looking men. साढ़े नाल भी कभी पी लो. Oh God, मैं वो ये क्या है ना.
It's like live trolling happening.
Yeah. So that sequence between Kamlesh and myself, we were drinking and all, we were rehearsing. And Sujita ने बोला मैं वो चलो हम रिहर्स कर लेते बिकॉज देयर वाज गाली वाली मैं नहीं करती थी एंड मैंने कभी आज तक दारू मुंह में लगाई नहीं. सो आई वाज टेकिंग द ब्रीफ फ्रॉम कमलेश जी वो पीते थे. कोई नहीं यार तू मस्त रहे एंड यार कर दे. फिर आई यूज्ड टू हमारे थिएटर में पार्टीज में तो लोग कितना पीते थे घर. So there what the actors, you know. So we were just rehearsing and all. So Sujita से scene हो गया. हैं? Scene कर लिया. He didn't even say.
And it was done. You know, like Rishi Kapoor reinvented the father and he reinvented his whole acting career. You completely reinvented the mother. Otherwise, we had like Nirupa Roy. You know, we had very sad examples
Yeah,
in Indian cinema.
It was
but
a different genre.
yes, but you really gave us a very relatable mom.
Yeah. Again, credit to even Juhi and Sujit, what they had written.
Were you then later on? Do you feel stifled also by it because कि
I
stereotype हो जाओगे? You've been stereotyped after
मैंने
that.
आपको सेव किया. I can't tell you. Honestly speaking, विकी डोनो के बाद मेरे को जो कहते हैं ना भंडारा आ गया था.
Mother roles का.
हाँ,
Mother
किसी
of
से
all roles.
पूछना कि क्या है. I am now going to take big houses करते हुए. What is my fantastic role? You know, it's on the lines of Vicky Donor. I said, you're calling the wrong number. इतना मैंने अपने आप को कंट्रोल किया कि मुझे नहीं जाना है इस, क्योंकि मैंने देखा हुआ था क्या हुआ था अपने एक्टर्स के साथ में. दे वर फिक्स एंड आई डिडंट वांट टू. और बॉम्बे तो मैंने कभी शिफ्ट होना ही नहीं था. सब लोग कहते थे बॉम्बे आ जाए, बॉम्बे आ जाए, बॉम्बे आ जाए. यार ऊपर वाले दी मेहर है, सतगुरु दी इतनी मेहर है कि इतने बैठे बैठे सब कुछ. एंड आई हैव द चॉइसेस टू से यस सर.
Yes. Because you're talented on all fronts. So Vishal Bhardwaj, you worked with Heather, है ना? Shujit Sarkar, Imtiaz Ali,
Omkara also.
Omkara, and Imtiaz Ali, of course.
Yeah.
You were always there.
Ravajkar
है ना?
also.
And you've worked
Deepa
with
Mehta.
Deepa Mehta and Shekhar Kapoor. Which one has been the most challenging? The costume and to work with, most demanding, extracting.
See, when I say I do a project, I conceive, I get pregnant. So they're all different babies, and you want your babies to be healthy. But challenging for me, the stepping is Bandit Queen, because उसमें मैंने बहुत सीखा है, बहुत ज़्यादा सीखा. Lots to learn.
What were the lessons that stayed with you this time? If you have to give tips to today's costume designers, what is the lessons that you've hold on to?
Textures. Costumes have a language. They have words. It's not just that you're putting a costume on a character Seema and it's happening. No, it's not that. And the relationship of colors. Like it's sandy, everything, Bandit Queen में आपने देखा सब कुछ वो.
Yes.
Girls में सब.
Some Registan.
So how, yeah. So how one works of it, and I think Bandit Queen, it literally taught me to get into the skin of the characters, which I could translate into other films that I did.
You're also teaching costume design. You do go and teach. So आजकल की generation में, now that we have OTT, we have films, big budgets, lot of costumes.
I'm sorry, I'm interrupting. There's a very important film which we are missing. I want to mention, where I learned a lot, is Train to Pakistan.
Train to Pakistan.
It's much before Bandit Queen.
Yes, I've seen that. Yes.
Yeah. So Train to Pakistan again. I had gone through a very bad phase during that time, but how that came and what Kushwanji had everything in the novel.
Yes.
He tells you the characters like M.S. Satya Saab did the role and all. You come to know words जो उसमें ना Train to Pakistan में did with the costume. So partition,
खेत होते हैं, जो उनका घर होता है, remember everything.
Absolutely. And I think I'd also learned so much about partition from my parents. They came from there. So one had,
reference point also. And
family albums and everything.
And it still leaves a pang.
It is. मेरे को मुझे partition में करना, मैंने बहुत films किए. I love it because every time it's a new.
Deepa's most of the films dealt with it. What are you working?
We had partition का, we had it in.
Love आजकल के time
No,
this was भाग मिल्खा भाग. So what are you working on now? Abhi, your film is coming. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, there's another
Riya
film.
Kapoor's
Yeah, there's
and Karan
another film
Kulani.
which I did, Nawaz, जो पंजाबी फिल्म बनी थी काला शाह काला.
Okay.
उसका हिंदी रीमेक है. Nawaz is the main
Okay.
lead. I'm doing that film we have done. That should be released, I think, very soon. Then I'm working for an Indo-Canadian film, which is going to be starting shortly. And from Indian side, it's Anupam Kher and me in it. Baki, they have all Canadian NRIs, actors in that. And I'll be starting early next month.
And on costume front?
Costume front, I just did play theatre. मुझे you know films का मेरे लिए इतना travel करना. I will not shy away from saying I am a cancer survivor. So there are certain limitations which I'm supposed to do, but God has protected me. It's there. So when I say I get pregnant, so for pregnancy I have to give 24/7 for any project. Right now I'm not able to do it. So it's better to do little. Like I just did a play with in NSD, which has been really very well appreciated. It might be traveling to Germany and all very soon. So these are the.
तो अब कभी सोचा है कि किताब लिखूं सबके ऊपर?
वो मेरे अंदर नहीं है. मैं बातें करने में बहुत होशियार हूँ. ऐसे बोल सकती हूँ. लिखने में
फिर डॉक्यूमेंट्री बने.
हाँ, ये आइडिया पूरा. Or like my friends keep saying,
The Fabric of My Life.
Fabric of. What a lovely title, yaar.
कर लो copyright.
कसम से. That's lovely, yeah.
Because you have so much, also I know you for so long now.
Yeah.
And on your family front, you've had a very bad patch for last some years, and whenever I've called, there has been something or the other happened. So कैसे, how does one come out of that, that has work helped you, or has your color therapy helped you? There have been tragedies, there have been setbacks.
I think the faith.
फेथ भी वेवर कर जाता है?
नहीं
करता. दैट्स गुड.
अगर आपको फेथ का मतलब है, मैंने लुक उधर दिया फेथ विद इन. Because I have definitely, Bache, I have come to know that nothing is permanent. Like, or my father used to say, value good and bad equally. Because if you keep valuing good, you will not understand bad. हमें जब भी चोट लगनी, नीचे चोट लग जानी, डैडी ने कुछ नहीं, रो रही है, कुछ नहीं करते थे. वी वर स्टेइंग इन करोला पुसा रोड. हाथ पकड़ के वेलिंगटन हॉस्पिटल लेके जाते थे. कहने pains they bring to see there. And yes, but we are human beings, we are not saints to say, so ठीक है, कोई इतना थप्पड़ मारे दूसरा गाल दे दो. I don't believe in that philosophy, not at all. No, you have to protect yourself, and that protection will only come when you have trust within, and you're able to judge and analyze where was I wrong. और कोई शर्म नहीं है मुझे कहने में, जाके किसी से माफी मांगने में अगर मैंने गलत की. मुझे कोई शर्म नहीं. जैसे मैं एग्जांपल दे देती हूँ. अभी 4 दिन पहले आई जस्ट शी माय मेड ऐसे ही जैसे तुक्के में काम करके शी जस्ट फिनिश द एंटायर हाउस इन 23 में. मैं भाई इधर आ, मैं तूने क्या है ये, क्या तूने ऐसे किया, यहाँ पे दाग, यहाँ पे ऐसे काम कर मत. आई वॉज लिटिल रूड टू हर. जब वो चली गई, और शी ऑल्सो हैड ए स्मॉल फेस कि इन्होंने आज ऐसे कैसे कह दिया. नेक्स्ट डे व्हेन आई ओपन द डोर फॉर हर, आई जस्ट हग्ड हर. आई सेड आई एम सॉरी. मैंने कल से तरीके से बात. कोई शर्म नहीं यार. पिछले कर्म नहीं पता क्या क्या किए हुए जो आप लोग कह देते हैं. ये जो आपके ऊपर आ रहा है ना, ये आपके कार्मिक ये कर्म.
हाँ नहीं, दैट तो आई डोंट बिलीव इन. जैसे जो
आप कम से कम अब भी तो ठीक करो. हाँ एग्जैक्टली. ऐसे तो यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू लिव अगर इतना दुख आ रहा है.
So do you apply this philosophy also to your work? Like I prefer to work with people whom I get good vibes from.
No, I think even if the wrong vibes also give me encouragement.
Okay. So
they give me again मेरे लिए word है, they really say go ahead. खेल के देख के आएगा.
Okay.
It's not that, then you have a choice when you've had a taste. If there is food lying, किसी ने बोली जब तक मैं टेस्ट नहीं करूँगा मुझे क्या पता चलेगा कि इसमें मिर्ची है या खट्टापन है क्या है.
So you've enjoyed working with the most.
Yes.
All
That's
directors?
what life is.
You've enjoyed working with all directors?
You will say, now this is too much of a buttering I'm trying to do. My directors have been darlings for me. There's been so much of faith in each other, and even the arguments have been very creative. It's never been any key, I'll show you this, who are you?
No tyranny.
Never. That's why I've done repeated films with them.
You also did Vixerine's partition, Anna?
Yes.
That's when you met Guneet.
Yes.
Anna? Did you see that spark in her? Guneet Monga Kapoor.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell for the camera.
Yeah, she's such a. मैं तब से मेरा connection रहा था. Then when my sister was going through cancer, and Guneet's mom was going through. Guneet brought her mom. She was suffering, and Guneet brought her mom कि नहीं मैम, मैं दीदी को encouragement देने. And she came to our house and she's talking to parents, to my sister, and mother is so, I know what mother is going through. Guneet had shared with me. I said, क्या है? वही ना आपको अपनी आंखें खोलनी है. एक दिन मैं इसके सामने देख रही हूँ खड़ा हो रहा बेचारा, इतना थक रही थी देर से. I want to tell interview, please बैठ जाइए. You have to be observant to know about it. अगर आपके अंदर ये humanity नहीं है कि हाँ मेरी इंटरव्यू है, बोलो खड़े रहो, that kind of an attitude. Like I always tell my actors, आप बड़े stars हो, fine. ये क्या तरीका है कि यार दादा जूते लेके आओ. अरे यार वहां रखे हुए ना, आप ही ने बोला था उधर रख दे. उधर से इधर लाने में क्यों, क्या
वो है, नहीं होते हैं कई ऐसे
कई.
अच्छा, तो कॉस्ट्यूम में एक बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग चीज है, सबको फैशन डिजाइनर भी बनना है कि मेरा पहना हुआ कपड़ा दिस एक्टर शुड वेयर दिस एक्ट्रेस टू द मेट गाला और टू दिस फैशन शो. कभी ऐसा नहीं हुआ कि मैं आई शुड गो टू द होल फैशन डिजाइनिंग लाइन? व्हाट्स द डिफरेंस?
Costume designing is related to characters. Fashion designing is related to time, the present, it finishes. अब जो आपने किया, जो भी आप फिल्म्स देखो, whatever, those are the films that live. I still remember sound and music. How a curtain material the entire family is.
Sound of music, yes.
It's registered. Throne of Blood, आप देख लो, जो भी कुरुसावा फिल्म्स देख लो. There's so much to Godfather. There's so much to learn. I would say I really learned from Sanjay Leela Bhansali films.
It's history, culture.
Absolutely. And when you talk of costume, he could create a character even in chiffons and georgettes. This is what mastery is. This is what. Stylist is a different thing. That's not fashion design. Fashion designing, I really appreciate Manish and all what they are doing. Yeah. Super. And whatever I worked with Aki Nerula and Manish Malhotra for Jazafin, they were also doing a little bit in that. You're trying to learn what is coming. पुलाव है यार, एक मैंने तो पुलाव बनाया, एक तूने वेजिटेबल पुलाव बनाया, मैंने पुलाव बनाया. There's a different taste in yours, there's a different taste in mine. है तो चावल सब्जी वही है. So that's why if you learn the art to know कि इसमें क्या फर्क है, उसमें क्या है, that's it.
And the most memorable has been any interesting memory of a costume design or film or theatre or
Lots. That's how I learned, and that's why नशा था मुझे. नशा है, था कि मैं वर्ड करी नशा होती, ये एक नशा है. लोग ड्रग्स का लेते हैं, मुझे कॉस्ट्यूम डिजाइनिंग का नशा था यार, कि मार्केट में जाना लोगों को. मतलब मेरी जो असिस्टेंट थी ना, वीरा कपूर, शी जस्ट गॉट द फिल्म फेयर अवार्ड फॉर, शी वाज असिस्टेंट ऑफ माइन. सो जब वो आके, जब उसके साथ शॉपिंग में आया, मैंने दुकानदार को बोलना ये कितने का है, कहते थे ये 10 रुपए का. नहीं भैया बहुत ज्यादा है, 8 रुपए का दे दो. नहीं बहुत ज्यादा है. अच्छा चलो कोई बात नहीं. वो वीरा कहती थी मैम what are you doing? और अल्टीमेटली मैं लेती थी 9 रुपए 50 पैसे. कहती मैम 50. ऐसे 50 पैसे बेटा, वी आर गोइंग टू बी यूजिंग 30 ऑफ देम, तो 50-50 देख हमने कितना बचा.
lot of economics at play. You know, I just remembered Love Shabd Chicken Khurana. You played a maverick bua in that. Chillum smoking. How did that go? That was
Oh,
so
God.
crazy it was.
And
You just come and say, yeah, tappi khol.
the best part is जब मुझे स्क्रिप्ट दी मुकेश छाबड़ा ने बोला दीदी कर लो बहुत अच्छा रोल दीदी और समीर से मेरी बात कराई तो कहने दीदी एक दिन का काम है तो कर लो मैं वही
चूम दो आना
हाँ तो मैंने बोला अच्छा मैं वहां पे गई उसने स्क्रिप्ट भेज दी मुझे मैंने देखा मैं बोला, चल कर लेते हैं मुझे वहां पे जाके पता चला कि लिटरली वांट्स मी टू स्मोक समीर मैं तो कच खा गई मैंने आज तक कभी पी नहीं मैं कैसे करूंगी ना वो परेशान समीर आई कुड सी यू नो ही इज कैसे करेंगे फिर मेरा थिएटर मैंने अपने उसको बोला प्रोडक्शन वाले आर्ट डिपार्टमेंट में मुझे धूप ला दो काली जो धूप होती है ना वो लाके दिया मैंने बोला मुझे पेपर लाके दो रोल करके ना एंड रजत जो अपना रजत नहीं कुणाल सो कुणाल कपूर वो से कहते हैं व्हाट आर यू गोइंग टू डू मैम व्हाट आर यू अच्छा तू रुक जा तो इसको रोल कर जैसे तुम लोग बनाते हो अपना उसने रोल किया मैंने उसके बीच में धूप डाल दी तोड़ के थोड़ी धूप डाल के बीच में सौंफ का पाउडर वो डाल के ना तो मैंने उसको बोल दिया समीर को अलाउ कहते आइयो तो क्या करेंगे कैसे करेंगे मैम जस्ट डू इट फॉर द शॉट आई सेड ओके चार्जेस विल बी ट्रिपल बिकॉज यू डिड सारा क्रू हंस रहा था उसके बाद मैंने कुणाल को कॉन्फिडेंस में ले लिया वो मैं जैसे होगा ना मैं नीचे रहूंगी जैसे वो पफ का आएगा आई नीचे मुझे एक बंदा बेचारा बैठा हुआ तो छोटा सा आइटे का वो जला के कि मैडम को देना वो जैसे करते जला के दे मैं अंदर नेल करके है स्मोक मैंने क्योंकि उसका निकला समीर आई टेल यू माय डायरेक्टर वो सो हैप्पी विद वो ही हम करते थे नीचे बेचारा वो बंदा बैठे हम तो छत में खड़े हुए जो पूरा वो करे वो नीचे बेचारा कितनी देर बैठा रहा फॉर द शॉट्स यू नो बट वी डिड इट
थिएटर really helps. Why is theater dying? क्यों नहीं करता कोई
ऐसा नहीं है यार सर्वाइवल कैसे होगा मुझे बता
सब ओटीटी पे जा रहे हैं
सब ओटीटी में मतलब सरप्राइजिंगली इवन नेशनल स्कूल ऑफ ड्रामा में बहुत कम लोग हैं जो अपने अभिलाष पिल्ले है जो जाके त्रिशूल में जाके अपना वो काम कर रहा है त्रिपुरा में बट दे आर वेरी काउंटेड पीपल नाउ बिकॉज कैसे सर्वाइव करेंगे इवन इफ दे गो बैक टू द स्टेट्स द स्टेट गवर्नमेंट्स आर नॉट गिविंग आपका भारंगम होता है आप करोड़ों रुपया उसमें खर्च करते हैं बुलाने के लिए बाई है ये करते हुए यार यही चीजें आप स्टेट वाइज कर लो ना फेस्टिवल्स
ट्रू करने चाहिए
एब्सोल्युटली थिएटर बट थिएटर विल नेवर डाई आई कैन गिव यू माय ब्लड मैं खून से लिख के दूंगी थिएटर कभी नहीं मर सकता कभी नहीं बिकॉज हम उसी से तो उपजे हैं
Are you hopeful that there's a new crop of actors, actresses, creative people, DOPs, directors, costume designers? Are you confident now that there's a new crop that is good that's coming up?
There is, but everything is right now. If you ask me honestly, everything is fast food. But जो हम लोगों को सिखाया जाता था कि अपनी नींव को स्ट्रॉन्ग करो तब आपको पता चलेगा आपने कितनी इमारत की बिल्डिंग खड़ी करनी है क्योंकि टाइम इज शॉर्ट there's so much of competition nowadays and there is mobile bills हमें अगर उसके पास आईफोन है मेरे पास क्या नहीं वो जो लालच है मुझे मल्टी एक काम इधर ये पहना देना ये पहना दूसरा इट्स लाइक दैट बिकॉज सर्वाइवल इनने बेचारे वहाँ पे आई एम टॉकिंग ऑफ बॉम्बे सिटी इतना कितना एक्सपेंसिव है वो सिटी है
Very expensive. Things are expensive.
so they have to pay and they have to what to do
You never came back to Punjabi cinema, never tried Punjabi cinema?
I have
You have?
Saddi Love Story then there was another film which I did ये एक तरह की नवनीत ने की है काला ये नूरानी चेहरा नवाज के साथ है ना बिकॉज ही ओनली
Kaala Shah Kaala. That was Binu Rilon.
yes that's right yeah so usi ka that's a kind of a Punjabi thing and I would love to do Punjabi
There are good films on OTT.
now it started yeah I did a very nice series पर उसका पता नहीं चौपाल में उन्होंने बोला करेंगे I don't know what is the
Which one?
Yeah, बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन है बेटा which one so let me think it was forgetting the name, but nice series. पता नहीं रखी हुई.
So when you're not designing, when you're not acting, what are you doing then with your time? What do you do?
Talking, gossiping,
Traveling?
traveling,
For
driving mad, looking after my plants.
You collect art. I believe you collect a lot of art also.
I do. I enjoy. I love being in this space. Rabdi jo my kutia. I like it. कोई कहता था when we were staying in Vasant Enclave in Delhi, so हमारे opposite West End, आनंद निकेतन, शांति निकेतन, जहाँ पे अरुण शौरी ये सब रहते थे. तो जब आते थे और तो कोई आके कहता था आप कहाँ रहते हैं, हम बोलते थे इंस्टेड ऑफ सेइंग इट, हम बोलते थे हम वेस्ट एंड के सर्वेंट क्वार्टर्स हैं उसके ऑपोजिट वहाँ पे रहते.
अच्छा.
So it was like
When
that.
locations were not on Google Maps.
Yeah, exactly.
ठीक है.
But one has been really grateful कि whatever has been happening has been. I'm quite happy the way things have turned out, and I'm quite happy with the way the ups and downs have come. It's basically to make me more stronger, and also telling me that whatever the aspects were hidden, क्योंकि सब कुछ अगर मेरे पास सब कुछ अच्छा अच्छा था ना, ये जो है वो जो चीज़ से मुझे कभी नहीं मालूम था कि मैं certain situations में ऐसे भी react कर सकती, मैंने किया है. And
what doesn't break you makes you stronger, I guess.
It does. I'm taking steps more firmly.
Chalo, I believe you have to rush somewhere,
Yes.
and we are looking forward to your next film. Thank you for coming, and thank you for giving
also,
us your time.
Yeah, and also Noorani Chehra.
Noorani Chehra with Nawazuddin. So what are you playing in Noorani Chehra?
I am playing what the bua.
Okay.
The matchmaker.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to watch. So everyone should wait for that.
Muslim character.
Okay. Nice. Good fun. We will see you in a new avatar.
Yes.
And thank you for coming. I hope that also new avatar.
Yes.
And thank you for coming. Has a lot of influences in it. That's the
thank you for coming. I'm
new age film.
Doing Bhumi's Nani.
Okay.
And
evolved Nani?
Yes, exactly. Nani. Totally.
So, any role that you want to do, like a sexy diva and not a Nani, Dadi, Mummy?
I told Karan only, I said I really want to do Don. ऐसा Don करूँगी कि लोग हैरान हो जाएंगे कि ऐसे भी Don. The funny Don.
So I think Farhan Akhtar has hired Ranveer Singh for playing the Don.
Yeah,
next Don. But I think Karan Johar and everyone should listen that you are ready to play the female Don.
I think even it's not Farhan should really. I worked with him in Bhag Milka Park. He should really know that I think they should be a better. Ranveer तो ठीक है, हो गया बहुत. Dolly को try.
Let's explore the women also. They make better ruthless dons than men.
Absolutely.
So the masculinity should end over here.
Absolutely.
Bilkul. Okay. On that note, thank you everyone. Please tune in, subscribe to my channel, and I hope you enjoyed the interview.
Hi everybody. Please subscribe to the Jaskiran channel.